God bless you. Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach, and this is episode 26 in the Self Mastery series. And, guys, I have to apologize. I have been swamped, busy working 12-hour shifts every day for the last like 10 days, and it's not over yet. I have a few days to go yet. It is Friday evening, almost 8:30 p.m. I have Saturday, Sunday, so I am already 10 days down of all 12-hour shifts with three to go. So that is why I have been a little slow and not posted, especially my live feeds, because I've been just so tired at night. But I have been going lower and lower carb. I've been sticking with the Omad. I've been putting the miles in at the gym, putting the reps in on the lightweight reps, and walking and jogging and sprinting and just struggling my way to victory. But as far as that word struggle goes, I feel like the struggle is over. It's just a matter of like I'm over the hump. I'm just rolling down to victory, slow and steady, wins the race, and I'm gonna be there. I proclaimed it today. Just verbalized it to a friend as we were talking, and it's just like I know now that I'm gonna be fit. I know that I'm gonna eat healthy for the rest of my life. I know I'm gonna work out. I know I'm gonna be on every day. I'm not going to just take 6 months off. There's just no way. I can't even allow myself to eat outside of my feeding window right now, much less just give up. Like there would have to be a significant crash in my life, and really, it might even help. Like I don't see how what would set me back right now. I'm just so positive, so motivated. So let's get to my notes here, guys. I've just been so off track, but I've been doing everything I can. I hope you guys have been keeping up with my shorts and watching my little your workout videos. And I've tried to go live in my car and live at work and just making clips at the gym and doing whatever I can do to just stay on, just always on. That's a big thing, guys. Right now is something I'm learning as part of this mastering myself, and it's never going to be done. I mean, I never really want to have that feeling like it's all over and I've mastered everything. And no, well, let's just be realistic. That is not going to happen. The more I learn and the more I know, the more I discover I don't know, so, and that's just so true. And it's an ancient philosophy. It's well documented. So guys, my first note here is what I've been doing is just doing the work, keeping it simple. Just I have a program. This watch, you guys, has been a godsend in my motivation, and it's tracking like my all of my miles and walking and steps per day, and when I go for a run, and how hard of a cardio workout it was, my VO2 max, things like that. Um, but the recovery, it has a recovery calculator on it too. So like if you go for a long difficult run, it's going to tell you to recover for like 72 hours. But if you just go for a walk for 5 miles or something, it might just say recover for like 24 hours, where you can do that again tomorrow. So just in the last just this week, so it's Friday, just this week, I've went for 2 5-mile runs, jogs, just slow jogging, where I just jog. I'm up to 5 miles though, where I can jog 5 miles nonstop. And I did sprints one day as well, which was actually today. So and then the other days, and even during those days, I don't really plan out my weightlifting as much because it's just a lot of low weight, high rep. Like I've been doing sets of 40 on the bench press with 105 pounds, and things like that. Just knocking out a plank for a minute, knocking out 20 air squats, knocking out 20 jumping jacks, doing the easy push-ups against the countertops at work. I'll do like I'll have a focus of the day. Like I know I burnt out my chest yesterday, so let's burn out my back today, or something like that. But it's not like I'm on some bodybuilding weightlifting routine. I'm jogging, walking, keeping track. Well, let's just look. I didn't even look yet, guys, for today. I did my sprints on the treadmill, where I just did 200-meter sprints at 11 miles an hour, which is pretty fast for a big dude like me. I got almost 16,000 steps in, 8.2 miles. I don't think I've walked less than 8 miles any day this week. I'm almost 100% positive. Yeah, I can see all my green bars just bling, 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 all like over 8 miles. The one day, Monday, I forgot to wear the watch. In the last 7 days, yeah, I've not walked less than like 15, 16,000 miles up steps up to 18,000 steps. So something else I'm doing a lot better lately that I'm noticing, that's helping me is I'm planning out my days and strategizing. It's simple though, like so I'm planning them out, but not in such great detail because there's just not great detail involved. I work my 12-hour shift, and I'll have my calendar at work, and I open my drawer, and I got it clipped to a clipboard, and I have notes, motivational notes, and goals that I read out my goals. Like just make a list of goals. Like what do you want to accomplish by next month, by 6 months, by next year, by 5 years? Write out some goals that you can just read over, and they don't have to be set in stone. You can tweak these goals as you go. So but they keep you on track. So super simple. I just look at my calendar. I say, okay, I'm working this day, but I'm gonna go on one of my breaks and run sprints or go for a jog or lift weights. And after work, I'm gonna go for a 2-hour walk. I even plan out drinking water. Like I'm gonna get my spring water at the spring, and whether I walk and go get it or drive and go get it, I'm gonna drink this amount and this time, and I'm gonna have my 2 cup. So the coffee, guys, I'm a little better now, but I was drinking way too much coffee up until about 3, 4 days ago. I was getting very tight stiffness in the back of my neck. It was giving me headaches. It was starting to come down into my shoulders and give me shoulder pain. And what are these muscles called? Your trapezius? Traps? Yeah, my traps were all tight. My like even down towards your rhomboids in the middle of your shoulder blades, and then up into my neck. And so I cut it down to 2 cups of coffee in the morning for like the last 3, 4 days, and it has made a significant improvement. So I'm still doing the low carb and the Omad, and I'm drinking my water at work. At work, I don't have my spring water though, so I'm taking a fasting salt, a an electrolyte supplement, just one tablet with like every time I drink a half a bottle of water, I take the one tablet, and they're just called fasting salts. I have the bottle here somewhere, but I don't want to get up and go get it. I'll show it on the next. I've shown it in videos before, but I'll show it again because it's important for those electrolytes to be in your body, especially when you're doing OMAD, or very important while you're fasting. So my daily fasts have been like at least 20 hours because I'm only eating the one meal, and I'm not taking no 4 hours to eat, but somewhere in that 4 hours, I might eat like my salad and then wait a half hour and eat some meat, and then wait a half hour and eat a snack, like a low carb, even a no carb snack. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and I'm still eating maybe a little too much, but I'm so low carb that I think it's going to be easier to start tapering down the total volume of food that I'm eating as well. So I'm drinking my water, I'm walking, guys. I mean, the benefits of walking are so amazing. Angel Dust, cheers to you, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping in and flexing up on me. Guys, if you're ever watching my videos, please comment, like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Make sure you see all my videos. Angel Dust, I don't even know if I know who that is. I may know you, I may not. I think you might be creeping on me. But I appreciate it so much when people chime in on the videos and just let me know that you're there, and let me know that I'm reaching some part of the world, because eventually, guys, I want to reach the entire world. Maybe not with a weight loss message, but at least some positive message. Feeding hungry people around the world would be an amazing accomplishment, if I could ever get that to come out of starting out with just a little YouTube channel and working my way up into, I want to have the nonprofit organization and lift off from there. So guys, I'm drinking the water. I'm just keeping it so simple, and I'm planning out every step of my day. A couple cups of coffee in the morning. I just work all day. I get my miles in. I work, walking around. If you have a sit down job, I hope you can just get up and walk around at least even 5 minutes for every hour or something. Or if you get a half-hour lunch, don't eat. Just go walk for 30 minutes. You can bang out almost 2 miles if you're really hustling in a half hour. So, and I'm running, jogging, sprinting like 3 times a week, because I'm working my way up to start my half marathon training here in a few weeks. and I got to be able to run some long distances. So that'll be a 10, 11 week training program going up until October 21st to run my next half marathon. I really don't feel like I'm ready right now. Well, I'm not, but I'm right on the pace in my training routine that I'm gonna keep losing more weight, keep running, and I'll knock that bad boy out. So in the gym again, I'm just doing the high reps, low weight. I'm not doing any kind of bodybuilding workout. Like I might even do just one set of something with light weights and just knock out as many reps as I can and just go on to the next thing. Because really it's just a complete package. It's just staying active, staying moving, staying fit. Don't sit around much. Like people act like they don't have time and then they just watch 8 half-hour television programs in a row. Like I do that. Never. I mean, I'll watch one episode of a half-hour show right as I'm laying down to bed. I just don't have time. I mean, it's 8:35. All I've done today is work out, and eat, and now I'm going live. There's been no gaps. There's just stay busy, and you just always be on. You're like, Zach, I don't think I can do that. Well, you're not ready then. When you're ready, you will know you can do it because you will have made up your mind that you're going to kick ass every minute for the rest of your life. And you'll want to. It won't be like some sacrifice. I was talking about eating my salad yesterday, and it's like, I don't want anything other than this salad. Like I wouldn't trade this for her junk food. No way. And when you get to that point, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's so irritating to hear people say it's all in your head. It's all in your head when you haven't made up your mind yet. And it's just like, it's not in my head, dummy. It's in my gut. This big belly is right here, not here. And then when you finally decide to lose that gut and be healthy and set your goals, even in, whether it's the positive or the negative, I am willing to do something to succeed, or you could say I am unwilling to accept the negative impacts of alcohol on my body. I'm unwilling to accept the negative impact of tobacco use, drug use on my body. I'm unwilling to, get myself addicted to sugar again, which is 8 times more addictive than cocaine, so that I'm just not even in control of my own body and mind. Like you make up your mind, and it gets easier and easier. And that self-talk, that self-love, the self-control, and the self-improvement, it all just connects together. I really feel like it's the first step to success in anything you do is believing in yourself. That self-care, whatever you want to use it. Self-care sounds so irritating to me, but I know it's the right word. It's just so foreign in my past. But that's just loving yourself, not in an arrogant way, not in a conceited way, just in a way that like the psychology books will talk about, people will give their dog a better care than they will give themselves because they love their dog more than they love themselves, which is admirable, but at least love yourself that much as well. Take care of yourself at least as well as you would take care of your dog. And I'm really feeling that you got to slow down, like not just figuratively, but literally. You have to slow down. Slow down your mind, slow down your heart rate, slow down your blood pressure, slow down your pace of your run, slow down the pace of your weight loss. Slow down and relax and realize this doesn't have to be that hard. That's another thing this watch has done for me is it's shown me when I overdo it, when I would not have thought that was an overdo it run. Like I went for a run, this is about 2 weeks ago, and it was like a 5 or 6 mile run, and it was it was about 5 mile run where I walked in the middle. But it knows my heart rate and it knows my pace and it knows how hard I was going. And at the end, it connects to your phone with the Garmin Connect. And then so the information popped up on my phone, and the watch is like, hey, look at your phone for all the details. And it was like, hey, don't do that very often. Like, okay, you had a great workout, but if you continue to do that, you're going to actually be harming your body. Your heart is working too hard, your organs are working too hard. So now I'm more comfortable with like, hey, your heart rate's 145 when I'm out jogging. It's like, let's slow down a little bit. And it's like, hey, this pace is, I don't want to run this slow because it's not my goal pace for my half marathon. It's like, it's healthy. You need to slow down, like do the right thing. Don't worry about the future. Like live right now the best you can. And then, to just slow down your expectations. You have these super high expectations of not just yourself, but others and coworkers and jobs and bosses and managers and people, your children and parents and brothers and sisters. And Stop expecting so much because you're just going to be let down. And when you get let down, you give up, you quit, you fail, you eat, you go back to your alcohol, drugs. And, for me, it was food for a long time. It was drugs, and then it was alcohol, and then it was food, and then it was, I've had these issues my whole life. So I totally understand. But when you let that shit go, and you just exhibit a little more self-control, like a person at work offended me today, where in the past I would have got really mad, but I got out of there, and I evaluated the situation, and I thought to myself, well, this person, they had no reason to attack me. Like one guy was talking to me, and he chimed in all aggressive, and I realized it's because he was unhappy. He's very obese and very alcoholic. Nothing to be angry at. Like I started feeling sad for the guy, and I wanted to pray for him, and I started praying for him, and I started thinking of Bible verses that could help him. Not that I'm feeling compelled to rattle out Bible verses to him face to face, but I felt compelled to at least pray for him, and hope that, the things that bring in him, like even good news of somebody else, made him feel bad, and it made him want to go on the offensive to. And this is well known in psychology. I'm gonna have to look it up more. It's where people are always one upping you. The zero sum, where where you say one thing up or down, and they got to counter it all out. It's got to all balance out. Like I've regularly said throughout my life, because I've had pretty decent jobs relative to being a high school dropout, which I did go back and get a general education diploma later and took some college later. But I was a high school dropout. And I say, hey, I'm not doing too bad for a high school dropout. And like, let's just say I'll say my income, which I've learned to not do. But let's just say whatever. I'll say 50 grand, because that's not very much at all nowadays. But, hey, I'm not doing too bad making 50 grand a year for a high school dropout, they say 20 years. And then it immediately gets somebody to say, but yeah, but how many days of work a year did you work? It's like, well, that's irrelevant. I was just making a comment about not doing too bad economically for a high school dropout. It's not an offense to you. I want you to make even more. Do great. If one of my friends won the lottery, I would not feel like I didn't win the lottery. You know what I mean? I'd feel like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. My friend is free, and he can never work. He can continue his life having to never work a day in his life. It's nothing against my life didn't change. Nothing happened to me. And I'm finding it to be so common in people. And if I can reach any human being that's ever going to watch this video, which, by the way, if you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If I could influence one human being to just let it go, and not feel like you need to compare yourself to other people. I mean, what's the quote? Comparison is the thief of joy. And it is so true. If you want to compare yourself, that's the only thing I compare myself to. When I was running my sprints today on the treadmill, I was comparing it to the sprint times the last time I ran sprints last week. And that my 5-mile run like 3 days ago, I was comparing it to how steady of a pace can I keep compared to my last 5-mile run. Compare yourself to the world record marathon runner. Go ahead. You're going to be disappointed, or you can be motivated, but don't be so comparative, like you're destroying yourself. Like it's like hating somebody. It's just poisoning you. And talking about this came to me This came to me recently about weighing myself daily. And I've talked about it on a lot of my videos throughout the Healthy, Wealthy, Happy series, which I can't believe we're on episode 26 already of the Self-Mastery series. I feel like I've come a long way. It's because I haven't went live every day. It's been like months to make 26 episodes. So let's say weighing yourself every day, and it just pisses you off so bad because you didn't lose weight that day and blah, blah, blah. So, and people will say, well, then don't weigh yourself every day if that's gonna cause you to, derail your program. And something I've came up with recently, because it's hit me. It's like, the problem isn't that you weighed yourself. The problem is that you let it define you. That you compared yourself to yourself in a negative way, and like you lost even within your own mind to yourself. It's like, if you didn't eat right, you didn't work out, you ate like shit, whatever it was, you're gonna be gaining weight regularly. So that'd be a reason for me to want to weigh myself every day, to say, hey, you didn't eat right, you ate too much, whatever. So on that note, I've been on Omad for a couple weeks and I've lost weight pretty consistently. 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound, down about like 7 pounds, 8 pounds. Okay. But it's leveled off here the last 3, 4 days. It's been up a pound, down a pound, up a pound, down a pound. Okay. You can say, all right, you're getting pissed. Don't weigh yourself anymore. It's like, how about don't get pissed? Like, how about make a decision, make a decision to fix the problem. And the problem isn't that you weighed yourself. The problem is that you got pissed about it. Oh, guys, I got my new healthy, wealthy, happy shirts in. That's actually spelt right this time. I have to hand some out at work to some of my homies. Maybe oh yeah, if I can get some members, which by the way, guys, join the channel. 99 cents a month. All the money's will go to 100% of it, and I'll even show it if I have to, but I hope you can trust me. We'll just go to advertise the channel. You know, I'm gonna make some better commercials than the really bad ones I've made to just promote the channel. Now I've just come so far in the last 6 months. I feel like I can record a much better, a higher quality representation of what the channel is all about and what my mission and what my goal is on this planet. So 99 cents a month, guys, that's all I'm asking about. But if you do the $4.99 a month, it's going to just include some like written out workouts and diets, like not for you to necessarily follow, but just tell you exactly what I ate and what I did, not just telling you live like I am now, but some written out where you can read it and see it and copy it and print it out if you want. And for the level 3, I will send the t-shirt, which I only have extra large right now, but we can get some more in if the membership starts coming in at all. So please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the channel, support what Zachariah Patterson is trying to do, which is affect the world in a positive way. I'm trying to affect myself in a positive way, like what some Jordan Peterson talks about, like you're trying to change the world and you don't even change yourself. It's like make your bed before you try to go tell government how to run your country. You don't even know how to, you don't even clean your apartment. You don't even do your dishes. You don't even, you don't even buy shoes with laces in them because you don't want to tie your shoes, but somehow you know how to solve other people's problems. And it's like, so that's the nature of this program. I'm not claiming to know how to solve anybody's problem, any world issues, any governmental problems we're having. I'm even claiming that I don't know how to solve my own, but that this is why I'm here, to learn how to master myself. And if enough people could become masters of themselves and understand the world around us, I think we could have a large impact on the planet. So guys, I am so happy to be live today. I just got my workout in quick before I left work, and only worked 12 hours a day. And like yesterday, I worked 14 hours and feeling good. I think drinking less coffee has me feeling way better. It's so surprising because you drink coffee and it gets you all energy, but then when you overdo it day after day, week after week, month after month, matter of fact, the tiredest, most shot people I ever have encountered are people that drink a ton of coffee. They're all full of energy for half the day, but then they're just wiped out, exhausted. And that's what I started noticing too. Just within like a week ago, I started noticing, oh my God, I'm all tired in the afternoon again because I'm drinking 4, 5, 6 cups of coffee instead of 1 or 2. So now I'm just having 2 cups, then going straight to water and tea, and I'm feeling a lot better. And I probably will phase the coffee right back out because it proved itself to be not functional for what its purpose was. Its main purpose is why I got back on it, was to really suppress my appetite, to stay with the Omad, to make sure I don't eat breakfast and lunch. And now I'm so committed to only eating the 1 meal, at least not necessarily just 1 meal, but just in a small window. Like I said, I might eat a salad and then wait a half hour and then eat a steak and then wait a half hour and eat a snack. So, but within a couple hour window, I'm eating like 2,000 calories, 2,500. I mean, if you look at my like resting metabolic rate plus my my workout calories. So right here, it shows my resting metabolic calories burned today is 2,072. in my activity because I did sprints and lifted weights and my heart rate was up that I burned another 1,000. So it's saying I can eat 3,120 calories to maintain my weight exactly. So anything less than that, I should be losing weight. And I've only ate some eggs and a couple sausages. I had like these 1 carb per sausage, like andouille sausages, not like a breakfast sausage, more like a brat, and then with a pile of eggs, and then between it was 5 carbs total, and then drink water, and yeah, I'm doing awesome today as far as carbs go. Did I eat any other carbs? No, I didn't eat anything. There's been a couple times I ate at work because I had to work like 14 hours, so it was too late to wait till 9 o'clock to eat at night. So I ate like a small little bag of peanuts and a cottage cheese, and you can wing it. Like guys, this is just too easy. This is you can go out to dinner, you can hang out with friends, you can live your normal life. It's pretty easy to you know to just stick very low carb. I mean, there's obviously situations and maybe some restaurants or some party or that you're gonna have a hard time avoiding a bunch of sugar and a bunch of shitty carbs. But I think like 99% of the time, 95% of the time, if you're doing it right, if you don't want to have a cheat meal every week because it turns into 3 times a week and it turns into every day and it just turns into all you're doing is cheating. But so you don't really plan it out. Just if it happens, let it happen and don't get mad about it. Don't get stressed out about it. Don't let your cortisol get all amped up and you're just poisoning your body with stress. Just say, hey, it's all right. I'll have a piece of cake and ice cream this one time and I'm gonna get on it even harder tomorrow and eat less carbs and work out harder and go for a month even harder. Because of this one junk meal, I'm gonna lose more weight in the next month. Like you let it motivate you, not let it bum you out. Um, so I'm feeling good, guys. I'm so happy to where my mental state is, which I have to give credit to focusing on the teachings of the Bible. I mean, even if you didn't believe that there was something that created the universe, I do not see how you could be negatively impacted by reading like the book of Psalms and the book of Proverbs and the Bible. They're just so inspirational. And it's almost just like life lessons from your creator. But even if you didn't believe it was from a creator, it would still be amazing life lessons that are going to make your life better, happier, more fulfilling now. But if you do believe it, it makes all those things forever. And that's very satisfying too, to know where you're going and what this is all for. And all right, guys, I have like a million more things to say, and I'm going to save it for a million more videos. So you guys know what it's going to say is jump on board with Jesus because he loves you. I love you. And I will catch you guys in the next episode.